When she pulls off these 10 irresistible moves, she's seducing you without even saying a single word, and you'll love every second of it. There's something undeniably tantalizing about a woman who can spark desire without speaking a single word. Her subtle actions, laced with intention, tease and tempt, leaving you aching for more. These moments are electrifying. Her body language, her movements, and her coy demeanor work together to seduce you in the most deliciously wicked way. Let's unravel these 10 irresistible moves that will set your pulse racing. 1. The smoldering gaze. It begins with her eyes. From across the room, she fixes you with a look that's anything but innocent. Her gaze lingers, dark and inviting, and it's clear she's sizing you up. Her eyes hold a promise, one that makes your imagination run wild. When she finally looks away, you're left craving that connection all over again. 2. The teasing touch. Her fingers graze your arm, her nails lightly scraping your skin. It's not an accident, it's deliberate, a fleeting touch that sends shockwaves straight through you. Whether she's adjusting your tie or brushing lint off your shoulder, her hands linger just long enough to make your heart skip a beat. 3. The lip play. She knows the power of her lips. She runs her tongue across them slowly, bites her bottom lip gently, or applies gloss with deliberate precision. Every move draws your eyes to her mouth, making you wonder what those lips might feel like against yours. It's a silent invitation, daring you to take the next step. 4. The hair flip. With a flick of her wrist, she tosses her hair over her shoulder, exposing the curve of her neck. It's not just a casual gesture, it's calculated, drawing your attention to her skin and the soft, delicate lines you can't help but want to explore. Her hair becomes an accessory to her seduction, framing her face and amplifying her allure. 5. The playful tilt. She tilts her head, her smile wicked and full of mischief. The curve of her neck is exposed, her earrings catching the light as if to guide your eyes. That playful expression tells you she's in control, and she's loving the effect she has on you. It's an unspoken challenge. Can you keep up? 6. The sultry lean. Her body language speaks louder than words. She leans in close, her breath grazing your ear as she whispers something trivial, yet the way she does it feels anything but. Her proximity sends a shiver down your spine, and her scent envelops you, intoxicating and impossible to resist. 7. The sensual laugh. Her laughter isn't just a sound, it's a melody, low and throaty, wrapping around you like a silk ribbon. She laughs with her whole body, leaning into you, her hand resting lightly on your thigh. Each giggle feels like a secret shared between just the two of you, leaving you eager to hear more. 8. The sly glance. She's looking at you when she thinks you're not watching. Her eyes travel over you, slow and deliberate, as if she's undressing you with her gaze. When you catch her, she doesn't look away. Instead, she smirks, letting you know she's been caught and doesn't care. 9. The barely there touch. As she walks past you, her fingers trail lightly along your back or brush against your hand. It's so subtle you almost think you imagined it, but the heat it leaves behind is unmistakable. It's her way of marking you, letting you know she's there and she's interested. 10. The final temptation. When she leaves, she doesn't just say goodbye. She looks over her shoulder, her lips curling into a knowing smile. Her eyes hold yours, full of promise and challenge, daring you to follow her. That last glance is electric, leaving you with no doubt that the game has just begun. These 10 moves aren't just gestures, they're a symphony of seduction. Each one is designed to draw you in, to tempt and tantalize until you can't think of anything else. She's in control, and she knows exactly how to keep you under her spell. The only question is, Are you ready to surrender?